Hello, family. So, today we are going to talk about motherhood. On to motherhood, I'm a mom of 4. My firstborn, a girl, is 11. My secondborn, a boy, is 9. My thirdborn, another boy, is 8. And the lastborn, a girl, is 4 years old. My first 2 are neurodivergent. My daughter has Asperger's syndrome and ADHD. For those who may not be aware, Asperger's syndrome is a high functioning form of autism. And then my secondborn is autistic, level 2, he's nonverbal. And then my 2 younger ones are neurotypical. So I have learned to show up differently for all 4 of my children, and especially for the first 2, because they have special needs. And I feel motherhood is one of the most fulfilling roles God has granted me, because along the way I've built a lot of resilience, especially because I have 2 children with special needs. And as I grow, as I continue to raise them, I'm also getting to encounter other mothers who may have challenges of dealing or raising children with special needs. And some of them may be greater challenges than I've got, or less, but then there's a lesson in all of them. And as I said, showing up differently for all the 4 children, because they've got needs, individual needs as children, as my children, and they've also got individual needs as little humans that are growing. So it's a learning process. Every single day, it's a learning process. And mommy to my firstborn, and mommy to my lastborn, or mommy to my middle 2, has to show up every single day. And times I may not be the best, or I may not feel that great as a mom. Then I have those conversations with my children. I try to have those conversations that not every day mommy is at her best. So you could give me some space. You could allow me to just breathe. And I feel that conversation, being open and being deeply open with the children, helps, because then they are able to respect when you're in that space. And you also will not have mom guilt that you're not showing up as you should or as the child expects. Because, we're all human. They should learn from a tender age that not every day is as great. Some days are sad, some days are low energy. And it's important. I think it's important for them to know as young as they are, because then even in future, how they hold their relationships, how they manage them in friendships, in romantic relationships, whatever it may be. From my experience, I'm certain that my children have allowed me to be vulnerable. I don't remember being this deeply felt, open before I became a mother. We've had this deep connection with my children, collectively and individually. And I feel it's reflecting on them as well, because they talk to me about anything and everything, whether they are having crazy days, whether they are having the most beautiful of moments. Because sometimes I get home from work And I could even have received a call about it. For example, case in point, there's a day my daughter, my firstborn, called me and she said, Mommy, I have something bad that I'd like to share with you. Would you like me to tell you over the phone, or would you like me to tell you when you get home? Of course, I was anxious about it, but I asked her, how do you feel about it? Are you comfortable sharing now? Is it making you nervous? Is it something that you have to let out? If not, can it wait until I get home? Is it an emergency? So we had a conversation around it, more so on how she feels about the bad experience or the bad event, whatever she had done. So she said, it's okay, I can let you know when you get home. Yeah, so when I get home, I was already psychologically prepared for the bad news, so to speak. Would you believe she had just broken a cup and it was making her feel disappointed or sad? But I'll tell you why she was feeling that way. Because it was one of my favorite cups. She knows Mommy loves to drink her tea from this cup, and then I've happened to break it. Then I looked at the circumstances under which the mug broke. She was washing dishes. Yeah, so I told her, it's okay, accidents happen. In as much as I was feeling, oh, my mug is gone, but I didn't want to dwell on the fact that she had broken the mug. It was more of, it's a mistake, it's an accident, and I was more on praising the fact that she was doing her household chores voluntarily, for that matter, and we both hugged and we were happy. I remember back in the day, ungevunja kikombe, sahani, kwanza thermos, hell would break loose. I'm sure a lot of you have had such experiences. So from there, I learned that my children are just human, and how I react to their mistakes or accidents will really help on building a strong relationship. With time, I've had to unlearn not to raise my children by instilling fear as a form of control, because sadly that's what most of us went through, and that hinders the child's development in the sense that they're not open enough or deeply open with parents to be able to share what they may be going through, because they already know that they will be scolded. They already have this fear that they've put. If they share something bad that they have done, it will automatically have them scolded or punished. So they hold back, which is what I'm trying to do differently with my children, because I want my children to be as free as possible with me, to be able to share anything, bad or good, all their experiences, because I know it's going to affect them even in future on how they relate with me.